Do you have questions about buying or selling a home, not sure if you're qualified? Your local real estate agent, Antoinette Ware, is here for you. Do you live out of town, moving out of town, or looking for investment property? Well, let's work together and make it happen. Antoinette Ware can be reached at 419-917-6258. The name you know, celebrating over 20 years, serving Toledo and surrounding areas. Frida's Cleaning Service is a small family-owned business established in 2003. With over 17 years of professional, high-quality, and greatly satisfied service, the Frida's Cleaning Service will get the job done. Specializing in sanitizing your home, business, post-construction, and commercial cleaning, no job's too big or small. See for yourself and give us a call, 567-249-9172. La Frida's Cleaning Service. Our reputation is always spotless.
Got some snaps on the petrol. Mr. Trap Rap No Biz up from the mud to the tub, and I'm rocking out with Queen Silvy and Tim. You know.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live, it's time for the silky smooth sounds of Smooth Tim and Her Majesty herself, Queen Silvy.
Hey, it is Smooth Tim, and this beautiful woman to my left is the wonderful granny, the sexiest woman in the world, in my opinion, Queen Silvy.
Yes, he is correct.
It's only my opinion that counts.
For it is me, Queen Silvy, on this terrific Tuesday. The multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show. Yeah. I hope you're ready for the super greatness we have in store for you, baby. You. Hey, Smooth. How are you?
Hey, Queen. How are you?
How are you first?
I'm doing terrific on this Tuesday, and how are you doing?
Well, as always, I'm supercalifragilistic.
Expialidocious, I suppose. It's 24/7, 365, Queen Silvy. She's always simply
I know. Amazing.
Yes,
Smack yourself. Smack yourself. I am amazing. I'm worth the smacking, but you are too, because you are amazing. Smooth, you are amazing. We have amazing guests today, don't we?
We absolutely have a premier guest on this show. He is a hip-hop artist. He is an entrepreneur, and he is, more importantly, a hell of a family man. And he's coming to us from Johannesburg, South Africa. Websterito.
Websterito in the house, yes. I'm looking forward to this, and I hope that you are too. Matter of fact, you do have time to be kind and spread the word for someone else to go on in and get the super greatness we have in store for you. Before we get things going with my conversation with Websterito, what I like to do at this moment is, I like to share Some motivational words from the Queen Silvy Show to you. You know, the person born with the talent they are meant to use will find their greatest happiness in using it. I mean, we all have talent in the world, but without determination, you won't get very far. I mean, you see, your talent determines what you can do. Your motivation determines how much you're willing to do. And your attitude determines how well you do it. That's right. Everybody has talent. It's just a matter of moving around until you discover what it is. And believe me, your talent is God's gift to you. So what you do with it is your gift back to God. That's right, right? And those are some motivational words, baby, from the Queen Silvy Show to you. Yes, audience, keep it going because you know me. I must represent my good friends, my good kings and queens from all over the world, giving some shout outs to you. Pepper Gomez at Wake Up Music Rocks. Holistic Health Advocate, Marva Riley. Marie McKenzie and the International Sexual Assault Recovery Institute. Carmen Jewel and Massage Therapy by Carmen. Simone Enterprise and Entertainment Company and the Simone Family Foundation. A Journey Through Healing with Beatrice Crawford Daniel Lee.
Shout out to you.
Kenzie Patino, Queen Jenna, Queen Ashley, Follette Clark, and Kenneth Rose.
Shout out to you.
The Helen Myers, Peace Myers, Corey and Casey Patino, and Joan Mercer.
Shout out to you.
To Queen Aaliyah, Asia, Tay, Maya, Camille, and Dejor.
Shout out to you.
To my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren.
Shout out to you.
Jonathan Easley, Lee Allen Sr., Wade and Katrina, Melvin and Teresa, Kaki, and Mike.
Shout out to you.
To Queen Sonia, Kaki, Shanika, Alana, Brianna, and Precious.
Shout out to you.
To Nancy, Delia, and Chrissy from Fort Worth, Texas.
Yippee-ow. Yippee-ow.
Yeah. To Ryan and the All-American Boys, Matt and Tracy, and the All-American Girls, Lee.
Shout out to you.
You know, I think I need to pause for the cause and clear my throat. Go for it. Oh, yes. Don't knock it till you try it. Yeah. Pamela Anderson, C. Shorty Franklin, Patricia Wilhelm McGiffin, Renita Easley, Gold Rosa, Donna Ferry, and Pam Bailey.
Shout out to you.
To my good friends in Africa, Amy Kanima, Websterito, Hostile Flow, Hero Boy, and Princess Irialua.
Shout out to you.
To Sabrina Williams, Pinky Harmon, Sassy Savage, Robin Taylor, and DJ Team Broke, 100.
Shout out to you.
To my good friends in United Kingdom, Beth Lambert, Nicola Jones, Bethany Jones, and Kay Cross.
Top of the day, mate. Top of the day, mate.
Lorenzo Gabaniza, Christine Lewis Anderson, James and Audrey, Series Edition, and Nana Linda Hartley.
Shout out to you.
To Edith Verhoek, Queen D. Brown, Sandra Ben Johnson, Melody Gorda, Brian Pearson, Miguel Montibon, and my good friend, Joe Maz. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
Hey, listen, if you would love to be shouted out, if you have someone you love for us to represent and shout out, we'll hook you up every Tuesday with the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show, and every Thursday with the Now You Know Show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. As we aim, and we do, bring the best in live entertainment, talents, topics, and resources from around the world just for you. Check out this resource. And when we get back, the ball is rolling with super greatness we have in store for you on The Queen Silvy Show.
Join me every Tuesday for fun and games and play for cash. That's right. Sylvia Mint, the fun word guessing game is back, and you can come aboard and play. It's simple. Just email us your name and contact information, and you are in there, baby. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Hey, we are back on this terrific Tuesday. As I said before, you do have time to be kind and spread the word for someone else to come on in and get this super greatness we have in store for you. Live from Johannesburg, South Africa, hip-hop artist, songwriter, producer, ambassador, brand influencer, and businessman, giving back to his people with his own bottled water company, water and beverage company. I'm sorry, his own clothing line, a modeling and advertising agency. Oh boy, you are in for a treat. Here to share his entrepreneur journey and two of his latest songs, I introduce to you Websterito.
Hi to everyone. How are you, Queen Silvy? How are you,
You
Tim?
know what? We are
It's
so
nice being
great.
back on the show.
Yes, we are honored to have you back on the show. You know, it's you actually you're like my long distance family. You're my brother that lives in Africa. That's what you are because I mean you was first on the show Websterito back in 2017. That's like 9 years ago. Is that something? Doesn't seem like it's been 9 years, but it's been 9 years and
Wow.
you
I feel like it's just yesterday.
I know, right? I'm like, Jesus Christ. But only
Yes.
when it doesn't feel like yesterday is when I realize that we've watched your firstborn son grow up, and now there's a new child that's in the picture, and I think that that is so great. So, how's the family? How's the family?
The family is good. It's growing. The family is good. Kids are growing. My elder son is playing rugby, and then the middle one is playing soccer, and then the baby is just 18 months old. Yes.
What? Tim mentioned that you are a great family man doing some great things. And yes, you are indeed. That is so great. I'm telling you. But you know what, Websterito, what is it that keeps you motivated? What keeps you headstrong and moving forward in life? Because you do a lot of things.
I think the motivation just comes from me and my family and my kids and me wanting the best for them, and trying to give them the best that I can, whether it's education, whether it's money, just and love. That's what drives me. That's what motivates me to give the best to my family.
Very good. You know, I want to make a note that for anyone that is checking us out, you see a little glitch, little freezing going on. But you know, let's face it, we're talking to Johannesburg, South Africa, and sometimes that happens with the connection. So deal with it and enjoy it if you will. But Websterito, for somebody that's just now meeting you, I mean, you've been on the show numerous times, but there is a chance that someone is just meeting you for the first time. And in that case, what do you want them to know about you, Websterito?
To know about me, it's I'm a businessman. I'm on bottled water, like you said, and just to know about me, I love having fun. I just enjoy myself on social media. I never take anything serious on social media. I'm there to have fun, and just enjoy myself. But me as a person, I'm a very calm, hardworking individual.
That is good. And with confidence, I love it. You know, on our last conversation when you were on the show, you were at the beginning of a new brand influencer that you are for Man Cosmetics, which is beard oil and face wash for men. I'm looking at you now going, yeah, you got that beard going on. That wasn't last time, and now it is.
Yes, it is. And when I went the first time I went on, the first time I was on the show, I didn't even had beard. I was
Yeah,
like nothing. And
I
then now
know.
my beard is white, and that's when I know it's like, yeah,
Well,
it's been
I
9
like it.
years. It's
The
been a
products,
long time.
I like it. The products must be working pretty good. But tell me how that venture has been going with them. Where's the picture for Man?
Um, it's yes, a cosmetic brand, a cosmetic company, with the beard oil. So they chose me to be the brand ambassador for them, and yes, it's currently doing good. It is in a lot of major stores in South Africa. I think one of the stores is Game, which is part of Walmart. So yeah, they're
Oh,
doing good.
really? And
Yes,
you
yes.
they show your picture in the stores too?
Um, my pictures on the social media and on the booklet. Yes.
Wow. How does
But in
that feel,
stores,
big guy?
they don't have like really big advertisements on in stores. They don't do that. It's just like small little, yeah.
Okay, so
It
for
feels good. It feels good. It feels good being a brand ambassador for something or my not my company, but for someone else. It gives me confidence. It shows that they really respect what I'm doing, and they care about me as a person and me as a brand ambassador as well.
I love it. I mean, you're representing good. I mean, this is not the first brand that you represented. I mean, there's numerous. There was a liquor, there was a sports drink, right? There were several things that you get involved and
Yes,
do.
yes, there was the Sports Sniper Energy, and there was a tequila brand, Diano Shea. Yes, it's a couple of brands that I represented. Yes.
So now, for a man out here that's curious, interested in the Pheno Man Cosmetics, what would you say to them to positively convince them to try it?
Um, to me, it helps your beard grow. It helps it shines your beard. And then the one thing that I like about the brand as well, it smells really good with the oils that they're using. It smells really good, and it has like a perfume smell as well.
Oh,
So it's not just like your normal beard oil. It has that nice smell as well.
wow. So you'd be walking around and they turning heads. People like, what is that? You'd be like, Pheno Man.
You
I
know,
love it.
man.
Yes, I love it.
Pheno man.
Up and away. It's Pheno Man. But you know what? Music is universal language. I mean, it has the potential power to change the world. That's how I believe because I'm a music head. I love music. I know the impact of music. And Websterito, you have developed like the love for music at a young age. What do you love about music and creating it?
It just helps someone, you whatever you don't, because I'm a very quiet person. I keep to myself, and if I'm not around my family, I really just I'm like an introvert.
Mm-hmm.
But then when it comes to the music, when you start writing, you're becoming free. You really enjoy just um creating music. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel better. It's almost like therapy. Music
Yeah.
is like therapy for me
Yeah.
because I can speak about so many different things, um, and just enjoy myself as well.
Absolutely. I totally agree with you on that. I mean, we just past Thursday on the Now You Know show, we showcased a young man that was like 10, 11 years old over in Pakistan, where there's where war is going on.
Mm.
He was so
Yes, yes.
impactful with his words that he used that was all about his surroundings and what's going on. It was really impactful. And you do some great, I mean, I don't know if you know, but Kwanale is one of my favorite songs. And then the song that you did for your son. Tell me the name of that one again, offhand.
Um, the name would.
The one for your son. That one is
Oh,
another.
that one is I Can Tell.
I can tell. Yes, another great
Yes.
song. I mean, you are really good at your songwriting and what you do. I mean, there's always a positive message within your music. And when it comes to music and songwriting, I mean, you got it going on. But when you do write, somebody just like, well, what did he talk about? What do you the main thing that you write about when you do your songwriting?
The main thing is about when I'm writing songs, I always write from the heart. So it will be whether it's about my kids, whether it's about whoever I love, whether it's about whatever's going on in South Africa, the pain, the politics. Yeah, I just write about the things that I feel is important to me, and also a message to be sent out to other people as well.
An example of that is that song that I mentioned, which was Kwanale, which is about
One
the
of them.
South Africa's violence towards women. Has that gotten better there for the women?
Yes, it's like a lot. It's a lot different at the moment, especially when it comes to women abuse, and there's so many different organizations that's actually helping with that. But just like any other country or any other place in the world, there will always be uh, violence, whether it's in a community, whether
Right.
it's in a family, homes. There's always that type of violence, and um, Johannesburg is like a big place, and it's like it's one of it's almost like New York. When you look at Johannesburg, everybody in Africa wants to come to Johannesburg because they feel like that is the place. If you make it, you can make it. If you make it in Africa, you can make it in Johannesburg.
Oh, okay. Well, is Cape Town still the heart of hip hop in South Africa, or now is Johannesburg?
Cape Town, that's where hip hop started. That's where hip hop will always be. Our big entrepreneurs, our big legends in the music industry is from Cape Town. Um, we have so many people from Cape Town who's actually doing good when it comes to hip hop. And but Johannesburg, the scenes are totally different. When it
Mm.
comes to Cape Town, it's more bouncy type of hip hop. It's more almost like um, Atlanta. It's almost
Ah.
like Miami. It's just like
Mm-hmm.
a vibe in Cape Town. It's a beautiful place. Yes,
Oh, wow. One day, just one day, my hopes is to come over there.
just
One
one
day.
day.
But one day it's also to get you over here, right? That would be so great.
Yes, yes, yes. And
So
we don't
the
have lions walking in the street like we have it at the zoo.
wait, you guys have lions
So you
walking in
bet
the
totally you'll
street?
be safe.
Wait.
No, we don't.
Oh,
That's
I
why
was
I'm saying
gonna
you
say
totally you'll be
what?
safe.
Okay. So
But you can go to places where you can actually walk with lions, but that's in a park, so it's not you can actually walk with them. There'll be a guide, and then
what?
the lions they're like free, like you walk
So do they
next to
have
them.
something covering their mouth
Yeah.
so that the lions don't walk and say, "Hey, you know what? You look like a chocolate candy bar."
No, I think they feed them before the walks. They feed
Wow.
them and then yeah, and then they walk a certain distance, and then because I also wondered like because lions have like a very good sense. So I was thinking like what if they smell another animal somewhere and they want to run,
Ye-
and they're like no, they totally I think they tamed, so they 100% you're able to walk with them. Yes.
Wow.
No, I was thinking our predators are really coyotes. You know, you're a small pet or a small child, they'll run up, snatch it, gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, I saw that, but that's is it but you don't get like tamed coyotes. Do you get people who actually have them at home?
Oh
Oh
no,
no.
no.
Mm-mm.
You can't get
They
them.
No.
encourage you to shoot them. As a
Yeah,
matter
they
of
they
fact,
don't.
Look
Yeah.
like lions.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
look like mountain lions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's brave of someone to go walking with the lions. Have you done that yet?
No, I haven't done that, but I've been to a park where I was able to pick them up. Yes, but
Oh.
they were still like babies.
Oh, well, yeah,
They're
they're
still
they're
small.
real cute as a
They were
baby.
cubs.
Yeah.
They real cute as
Yeah,
cubs.
they
Yes.
are. All right. Well, gosh, dog it, I'm gonna get over there one of these days and see that. That's interesting because you have to be brave. I mean, I would think that the lions can sense your fear too. So you don't want to walk
Um,
with them and you're afraid. They can sense those things.
I think they can sense a lot of things. Um, but I think these ones are like trained. So um, a lot of people actually I've seen Alicia Keys and her wife and her husband
Mm-hmm.
with the same lions. Like they were in South Africa and they did that, like walking with
Wow.
them. Yes, like a lot of celebrities do that when they come to South Africa.
Yeah, and that's very memorable to do something like that.
Yes, it is. It is.
All right. Well,
But I don't really trust animals that like
yeah,
nah,
no.
just
I'll
no.
just watch it on the internet because I don't think I could do it. Call me a chicken head if you want to. But Websterito, you write and you produce so many great songs, like the song "Do It Like You." Tell me about this song and what's the message within the song.
The message within the song, it's just about me and the guy that I future on. We're just talking about our partners, how much we love them, how much we care about them. And the guy who produced the song is from the United States. It's SFR beats. Yes, I bought the beat with the chorus from him, and then I recorded on my side,
Love it, love it, love
and
it. I
then I'm
love
featuring there.
collaborations too. You can collaborate with some great people. So it's a great song. Do It Like You. Let's check it out. Websterito and Do It Like You right here on the Queen Silvy Show.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Websterito, jazz, so for real beats.
Can't nobody do it like you. Can't nobody do it like you. Can't nobody do it like you. Like you. You're very special, special. You're very special. Yeah, can't nobody do it like you. Can't nobody do it like you. Like you.
My you flying on fire, that's eagles on a matchbox. Cabaret bars will drive you crazy with my sweet talk. I go hard, but for you I have a soft spot. You blow my head away like I was riding with a top off. Got me working overtime like I don't wanna knock off. Hold my hand on this journey, it's a long walk. I like your smile like Escom with the switch on. Communication is the key, you know telecom. Hit it, tell her early morn, take a break, light a bong, do a little backstroke, then I dive it sideways. Old habits never change, when I'm done I lick the plate. Kitty cat, I catch a case, ain't nobody do it like baby girl special. On a different level, you cobble with the yoga moves, you always put me in the mood. Pindi with the dance moves, always put me in the mood. Like Gigi with the ghetto moves, you always put me in the A. Hey.
Can't nobody do it like you. Can't nobody do it like you. Can't nobody do it like you. Like you. You're very special, special. You're very special. Yeah, can't nobody do it like you. Can't nobody do it like you. Like you. Yeah.
When my son was born, I lost the love of my life. I gave him my all and almost lost my life. I was only 21, we met when I was 25, but we knew each other from high school. I would love to thank you for your big eyes and your brown skin. The calmness in your voice gives me silence. Meditation vibes, I do yoga as a guy. You suit my ties and my shoe size when I go the extra mile. You came and stabilized, I was drained and compromised, staring in the devil's eyes. You were in pain but stabilized, look beyond my pain to provide a better connection like the cable guy. You healed my heart, that's why I crack a smile. My thoughts of you, I walk them down the aisle. You make me feel like I touched the sky. God show me mercy through you, you saved my life.
Can't nobody do it like you. Can't nobody do it like you. Can't nobody do it like you. Like you. You're very special, special. You're very special. Yeah, can't nobody do it like you. Can't nobody do it like you. Like you. Yeah.
Can't nobody do it like you. Like, hey, you know what? Shout out to you, Queen, because you are wonderful. There's a song that represents for your son, then that's for your queen, for your wife. She saved you from what?
From like we are like best friends. We understand each other. We try our best to be uh good parents to our kids. We try to give them the best. And you know, the one part about a relationship is when you dating someone who is more of a friend, someone that you're comfortable with, even when you have bad situations, you can still talk to them,
Mm-hmm.
instead of being with someone who you're unable to communicate with. And that's the one part that I really love about her. She really gave me that a comfort, when you get home and you find your partner and you can feel that comfort, you can feel the love. That's all that you need as a man.
Ooh, you are telling the truth. That is so true. That's how Smooth is. In fact, I got jealous. I was listening to that song going, Smooth, you got to make a song for me like that. Because I love
And
it.
he has a very beautiful voice. He can just speak over
Right.
your recording and it will sound so
That's why he
beautiful.
has the name Smooth. Talking about you and your voice.
Smooth. That his voice is smooth.
Yeah, yeah.
Why, thank you very much.
But you do a lot of things, Westbury. You should be proud of yourself. We are proud of you. Honored to call you my brother that lives in Africa. But out of all these things that you're doing, Websterito, what do you find most rewarding about all that you do?
Most rewarding at the moment is I would say is my clothing brand, because I'm not just doing I do my clothing brand, but then I'm doing branding for so many different companies that actually need branding. They would send me an email, they contact me, and then I do branding for them as well. So that's, I think, the most profitable at the moment. With the water, it's a bit quiet because we're still in winter in South Africa, so it doesn't really in winter the water sales drop a little bit, but when it's summertime, it's totally different. And we're almost hitting spring, so that's going to be the 1st of September. And yeah, we're
So
going
so
back into summer.
so right now it's winter there.
Yes, yes, it's
What's the
winter.
temperature like?
Uh, that's to us it's degrees, so I'm not sure how many Celsius that is, but there's like 10 degrees, 15, 20.
Wow. Winter. We're
Yes,
we're we're
it's
we're approaching fall. It's been some hot days
and
here.
where
Yeah, we can tell that because our nights are getting shorter. I mean, our days are getting shorter.
shorter,
That the
shorter.
Earth is
Yes,
starting to tilt your way. So, yeah, you'll be
yes,
getting the
yes.
warm weather soon, and we'll be getting the.
So yes. So even with us now, yeah, like it gets dark around 6 o'clock. Yes, in the evening it's dark already. And then but when we don't really get that real cold front, but there is places in South Africa that get snow, but
Yeah.
that's a bit far from Johannesburg. Yes.
Wow. I didn't know that it was winter there. That is so cool. I love that.
They
But
have like very close to the Lesotho border. They also have like where people can go and have these snow events and
wow.
riding in the snow and things like that. Yes,
That is
it
so
gets
cool.
really cold that side. Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Well, people don't really put that into perspective. That's the same thing you share, like the weather with Australia. The same thing. You're in the southern latitudes, so that's how it works.
That's the way it is.
Um.
We'll get through it all
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Winter,
But you
summer,
guys get
spring.
like a lot of snow. That looks really, really. If you're not from there, it looks really nice. But then it's also cold. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
but it looked really nice.
Yeah, I
We
like to
all wish
stay
to
inside
experience
when it's
that. That.
yeah. I love staying inside when it's cold in the wintertime. I'm like a bear. I like in the crib. But you're
In the
doing
crowd.
good. You're doing so good. And you mentioned about that Piquant. You say it better than me. Say it, the water. We have a picture
Piquant
of that.
water, and then I have Piquant sport, and then I have Piquant. Yes, I have Piquant water, and I have Piquant sport. Yes,
There's the
and then I have
water.
Piquant juice.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is great. And wintertime is the sales kind of slow up in the wintertime. And then you put your focus from the Piquant bottled water and beverage company to your new uh thing, which is the Piquant Wear. Say Piquant.
Yes, yes, yes. Piquant. Yes.
Piquant.
So it's
Piquant.
so it's yeah. So when it comes to the clothing, I try to incorporate more, of the African theme into it. It yeah, like you said, when it comes to when it's winter, that's when my sweaters and hoodies and stuff like that, I sell more of that. compared to the water.
So what other kind of apparel do you have? You just mentioned the sweatshirts. You have the
So it's
pants and
sweaters,
t-shirts.
hoodies, t-shirts, sweatpants, caps, beanies.
Wow.
Yes.
So is this something that you just have to be in Africa, in South Africa to get it, or can someone, say, over in the United States purchase and get some of this Piquant Wear?
I'm thinking it's just like the export and import taxes that's going to be a lot more. But
Mm-hmm.
I have tried on trying to. I'm still trying actually getting it onto bigger platforms like uh, Amazon and things like that. So
Mm-hmm.
it all of these things, it really takes time. It really takes because even with my water, the biggest store in South Africa is Macro. Um, right now at the at the store, but it's still at the marketplace. So you can order it, but that's only in South Africa because the marketplace they have courier guys that comes to it's still only like in Africa because even when you're looking at export of clothing, the tax is gonna cost you more than what the sweater will
Yeah,
cost.
yeah, I get it. I get it. I get
If
it.
I have to like send it to you, yes,
Yeah, so like if it costs
yes,
$19.99, it's gonna
it's gonna
cost me
but
$59.99
also
because of
so I think it's gonna be
Yeah, because of tariffs. Yeah,
yeah.
right.
but I think it's gonna be less because of I think it's gonna be much less because of the rand dollar because you guys are like I think it's 16 rand for $1.
Ah,
So that's like very yeah. So $1 for me if I have if I have $30, I have if I have say if I have $1,000, I have 1,600 rand in South Africa. But then
wow.
if I go to America with 1,600 rand, that means I only have $1,000.
That's that is so interesting. So when I come over there, I gotta like bring it right because I like the way the money goes around. That is so
Yeah, because if you coming with because I saw this at a couple that I follow on uh, YouTube channel, and then they came to South Africa, and then it looks so for them it's really cheap because of the difference in the currency. It's really cheap because when they have like $5,000, they have close to 50, 60,000 rent, and with that you can do a lot. You can
oh
go on
yeah.
tours, you can really do a lot. Yes.
Wow. You're gonna make me come and move to South
So
Africa.
yeah, so
That is nice. That's interesting.
no,
Actually
it's
didn't
good
know
when
that.
you come with the dollar.
I didn't know that.
No, it's really I have someone who said the I thought I was rich until I went to America and I saw that I still need to work very hard because the currency dropped so much. You're
Wow.
losing like 16 rand.
Wow. Smooth.
I want to ask you a quick question, Websterito. When it
Yes.
comes to living in South Africa, the American dollar may go a long ways, but how is the health care system there?
Our healthcare system is very good. We have in terms of um we have clinics that's owned by the government,
Mm,
so they provide medical aid or medical medicine for people who is sick, for elderly people,
mm-hmm.
for kids, for everyone. So it's not just there's people who really wants to go to um, private hospitals and they have medical aid, but then if you can't afford it, the healthcare system is good. They have like good hospitals, good
Well, that's good.
clinics, but you do get those situations where there's people who had went to a private government hospital and they had problems and they had so much issues and they suing the hospital. So there's always a good side and a bad side
Yeah,
to
we get that
everything.
too. We get that too. Not all doctors are the same, but there are some good ones out there that really helps people. And then
True,
there's times where you just get
true.
caught up a little bit in the wrong way. But
Yes, there's doctors at the government who's thinking that you're not really paying them from your pocket. The government is paying, and you get there and you have a broken leg, and they just like let's amputate. It's
right,
easier,
I'm
and
like, oh
then
my God, I'm
there
like,
comes the
no,
problem,
no, there's other things we
that's
can
when
do
people
before
start
you take
suing,
my leg. I'm like, I understand. Trust
and
me,
that's
I
when people
really
start
do.
suing.
That here, in my
Wait,
opinion,
heaven forbid I suffer from a head trauma.
they be like, we're gonna take your head. No, no. But
They'll
I
give you the try.
understand
They'll give you
that.
the try to help you.
Yeah, I understand that. And this is my opinion. Here in the United States, most times when you go to the doctor, one of the first things they want to do is give you a pill, give you another pill, give you another pill, give you another pill. If you say, oh, but this pill hurts my
Yes.
stomach, then they'll give you another pill, another pill. Instead of just, there's other ways. I like holistic. I like the natural ways of trying to deal with certain things also. Not I don't just stick
It's
with
true,
their way. Hmm?
and it's true, like you're saying, even with private hospitals, because I go to private medically, so I go private.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a situation where I think I had a problem, and then he just like you said, he gave me Pulse, and I drank the Pulse, um, and then 3 days later, I felt like, why is like my stomach? I'm getting worse,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm calling and I'm like, my stomach is getting worse, and he's like, oh, it's the Pulse.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna have to give you something for your stomach, and I'm like, why couldn't you just do that in the first place? And
Oh
then
my
they charge you
goodness.
again on your medical aid.
That's how they do. Money, 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 money.
That's how they
Their
do.
way or no way. And I'm like, sometimes their
Always
way is not always the right way. And some
the
people
right
are,
way.
are in
Yes.
a position where they have no choice. You know what I mean? Then there's some people that doesn't agree with their way, their protocol of doing things, and then they go to someone else and and try and get some help. But yeah, I understand indeed. I do. But as if it wasn't enough, as if you're not busy enough doing so many things, bless your heart, you started the modeling and advertising agency Advision Creatives. Tell me about that.
Yes, at Vision Creatives, I started because I had someone who was promoting my brand.
Mm.
She was promoting my brand, and she was like, I try modeling agencies, and I'm not getting right. And then I got an interview to be on radio, to be on the newspaper, online. And then I was like, why don't I just, because I'm already doing it to you, I'm already helping you getting all these interviews and stuff. Maybe I must just create the agency and then you can join it. She was like, no, perfect, let's do that. And then right now I have four people on the agency.
Wow.
And I'm trying to get them brands. I'm trying to get them to be ambassador for a couple. They actually going to be, three of them will be part of the Fino cosmetics, but
Wow.
that's the woman side. They have a woman side where they do um uh
Like
it's like a hair removal. Yes, yes, they have hair removal for your armpits and stuff like that, and yeah. So
wow.
they have and then they have a perfume, like a hand cream. Yes, a hand cream. Yes. So the lady's gonna be on there. I got them that through my agency. So yes.
Look at you. Well, look at you, my brother. When the hell do you go to sleep? I mean, you doing so many things. Do you sleep? You know, you do so much.
It's true. It's I'm at the point where I always tell my kids, I'm like, right now I'm not doing anything for me anymore. I'm doing everything for you, because I'm at the like once we have kids, our lives changes. It's not about us anymore. It's about them.
Right.
And then even when they have grandkids, even when they have kids and we become grandkids, those kids are also our kids. It's
Yes.
like we are now in charge of the mom and the children,
Oh,
or
don't
the
I
dad
know
and the
it?
children.
Don't I know
So
it? And that's great because you're
so
leaving.
it's always so the hustle, the energy, it always comes just me wanting more for my family, me wanting more for my kids. And also like I've been in situations where I've lost money, a lot of money because of bad investments.
Hmm.
But then you have to like just keep on going. You have to keep on going back. You have to keep on
You learn from it.
working.
You know, what's
And
the old saying,
I don't really
Websterito?
have.
Websterito, the old saying is you got to get knocked down before you can learn to get up.
It's true. It's true. So, like you asked me, where am I getting all this time? I don't really spend a lot of time. I don't really spend a lot of time going out. When I go out, I go out with my family. We do zoo, we do all these kind of things. But I'm going out with them. So when I'm indoors, they know that when daddy asks for time, it's because I've been with them. So yes, so
That
then
is
I
so
do these
great.
things.
Oh, Daddy, you're great. You're leaving a great legacy. You're leading by example and teaching them. But for the oldest son, do he know what he want to be when he grow up?
He's talking so much about rugby. He's talking so much about playing for South Africa. Because he played for the biggest rugby team in South Africa. It's the Lions rugby, which is under. He played under 11, under 12, under 13, and right now he's signed to a different rugby club.
Mm.
But he's talking about rugby so much because when you look at rugby in South Africa, it's our most successful sport.
Mm-hmm.
We've won the Rugby World Cup now back to back, 2 years in a row, but we've won it more than any other country in the world. So rugby is the best sport that we have, but soccer is the biggest sport.
Ah.
But rugby is the best, yes.
You know what's interesting is the little town that I grew up in, the university team, rugby team is always competitive in the national championships.
Mm.
And you've seen a few games.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And, I love the game of rugby. It's very interesting. And, it takes a special type of person to play that game.
Yes, it does take a special type of person to play that game. When it comes to him, um, rugby is very aggressive. There was times that he played away from home, but I could watch him on TV because it was televised.
Wow.
And I saw him going in for a tackle, and then all of a sudden I saw him not coming up, but then the game was playing, and then all of a sudden, because it's kids, so they moved the camera totally away from him. And for a second, I was like, why don't I see him? Why don't I see him? And then I saw ambulance, and then I was like, why is the ambulance there? And then they moved the camera away from him totally because they don't want the parents to stress. And
Right.
then his coach called me and he's like, his knee, there's something wrong with his knee. They took him to hospital. I went the next day it's like a 2-hour drive from us. So I went the following morning, I went there. I got there, he had like all straps on his knee. Something was wrong with his knee. But then he was supposed to be there. They were supposed to be there for 4 days, and he was supposed to come back with me. And he cried. He was like, "No, I want to stay with the team." And then I let him stay. But then I was so worried. But it took him about four months to be fine, and then he had a concussion at the head. It took him about 2 months. It's a very tough sport.
It comes
Very
along
tough.
with the
And as
game,
a
doesn't
parent,
it? If you
it
want to
comes along
play
with
that
the
kind of
game.
game, you're
Yes,
going to
yes.
have to expect those type of injuries.
You're
Well,
gonna have to adjust. Yes, you're gonna have to adjust, and you're gonna have to be strong. Yes.
yes. Well, he seems to
So
me like
as
he is
parents,
strong.
yes, he's very big, and as parents, we really support him. We give him that time. we help him. We talk to him a lot. We tell him that if that is what you truly want, then we're 100% behind him. And but we also like when it comes to school rugby, they are very strict on education as well. So he also wants a scholarship at education and scholarship at rugby. So you have to do a good in both
That is
to get a
great.
scholarship. Yes.
Just tell the Queen, Websterito, like father, like son.
Hey, like father, like son. You're right. He's doing good.
Like father, like
I'm
son.
very proud of him, and you
It's
know he wanted to
it's
stay and
stressful. It's
yeah.
stressful for parents like
And
to have your child there and um
you not be
because
there when he gets hurt.
then there was another time that he played. There was another time that he played. Also, the games was televised. I didn't watch. I
Why?
was like, no, I'm not gonna watch. I recorded the games, but I didn't watch because I was scared and like
No
anxious.
one wants to
But
see their
then
child
nothing
get hurt.
happened to him.
Yeah, well,
It's true.
and we as parents, man, we like the time when he hurt his knee. I know you wanted to be there that very instant, especially when they turn the cameras away, and now you don't know what's going on. You see an ambulance coming, you're like, what? But he is a good boy.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, he's a
We
good
wanted
boy.
to yes, because when his coach called us and he was like, "There's a problem. Um, we don't know what's wrong, but he's in the ambulance rushing to the hospital. There's another coach with him, and then there's a doctor with him. So we're gonna give you more on that." And then once we were like, "No, we're coming, we're
Mm-hmm.
coming, we're coming," and his coach called us from the hospital, and they gave him the phone, and he was like, "I'm in pain, but I think I'm fine because I don't think I broke my leg. It's just like my knee. I think it moved or something." And then the coach was like, "No, we'll look after him. There's no need for you guys to come. We have the team doctor and the coach. They'll look after him, but we'll make sure that when we're going back to camp, we'll go with him because we have a team doctor. So we just got him sedated and stuff like that. We'll
Yeah,
take him
knee
back."
injuries
Yes.
are no joke.
It's no jokes. That's why now when he plays, his knees is like really, really strapped. Like he strapped his knees like all the time, and he has like because the one time that he got a concussion, he said to me, I was like, "Where's the headgear?" And he's like, "Oh, I was feeling hot, and I just took it off for a second, and then it because it was not the game, it was him, it was a training session." And he was like, "I just took it off because I was feeling hot, and then all of a sudden I hit another teammate, and then I felt dizzy when I stood up, and I couldn't. I was just feeling dizzy, and then yeah,
He's learning. You know,
he's
that's
learning,
the process of learning, and he's tough.
he's learning,
He's a
he's
good team
learning, he's
player. He didn't
learning.
want to go home. He wanted to stay and support everybody. I love that. Maybe one
Yeah,
day I'll be interviewing him as he on TV and famous, you know, doing all this stuff.
yes, one day.
That is so
Yeah, so
great.
even when I'm at practice sometimes, and when I was at practice, and I see him removing his mouth guard. And he's taking too long. He would drink water and he's holding it in his hand. And I'm like, "What are you doing?" And he's like putting it back. He removes his head here. And I'm like,
Phew.
"Why are you doing that?" And sometimes he would be like, "Oh, I don't want to play with shoulder pads." And I'm like, "You're going to break your collarbone. Why don't you want to play with shoulder pads?" It's really stressful, like, but it's good for him. It's good for him as a young boy because he wants to grow in the sport that he loves, and he watches it. And the one thing that really also helped him was when one of our national team players uh, sent him a message because I know his godmother, and then his godmother the godmother was like, "Oh, your son plays rugby," and we spoke, and she was like, "Maybe I must ask my godson to send him a message." And he was so crazy. He was telling all his friends because the guy is famous. He plays in Japan and he plays for the national team. So he was. That's what inspires him more.
That is so great. He's doing things. Shout out to him because like he's phenomenal in my book. I've watched him from here grow,
Thank you so
and
much.
he's doing great. He's doing great, and you
Yeah,
guys are
you've
great
literally
parents.
watched him from like you watched him from he's now 14, so past 9 years. How old
Yeah,
was he?
yeah,
He was like 5.
yeah. Ain't that something?
He was like a baby.
He doesn't. One day he has
Oh,
to
that's
meet his auntie Queen Silvy.
you will, you will.
You
He
know.
has to.
Let him know you've got royalty in your family, bud.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yes, the queen.
Hmm. But okay, Websterito, from all this entrepreneur journey, all these things that you've accomplished, what's the most important lesson that you've learned along the way?
The most important lesson is patience. It's when you don't feel right about something, an investment, don't put your money to it. It 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 strengthens your relationship with people, especially if it's people that's not loyal to you. So I think when it comes to any business, loyalty is the most important part. If you're loyal to other people, they'll be loyal to you. Work hard and then give your best. You just give your best. Always, when one door closes, another door will open.
Mm-hmm.
So you always have to try. You always have to focus on how you can make yourself better. I mean, I looked at your show. It started on, I think it was on radio. That was Fishbowl.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yes.
so.
Oh,
It
look
was
at
on.
you.
It was
Look
on
at you.
radio.
You know, look at you.
It was
Yeah.
on radio, and then you grow into becoming like now you're on YouTube, podcasting, and I've seen so many great people on your show. I've seen a guy that was running the Olympics
Mm-hmm.
on your show. Yes, he's
Oh,
a
Websterito.
no,
Oh.
I watch, I watch, I watch. I
Well,
see so many great people on your show. Yes.
we are honored. That makes me, you done made my day now. That was nice.
I
All right.
always watch. I always watch.
That is so great. But okay, what is next? I mean, you're into the apparel, the fashion, and the modeling. Is there another thing that you're gonna take on next, or you're just gonna focus on where you are right now?
I'm focusing on where I am at the moment. I have something coming up in October. It's called, it's a different company, but it's called Growing Up Without a Father Foundation.
Wow.
So it's a foundation for uh, single moms. It's a foundation for boys but they focus more on boys
Mm-hmm.
who grew up without their fathers, but also girls because they have a different department which is for ladies. But then it's more when you look at a boy child, it's more of someone he needs a father figure in his life. He needs
Mm-hmm.
someone that he can look up to. Um, I know as a boy, I grew up without my dad, but I had my mom was an amazing woman. She made sure that she is my mom and my dad.
Me too.
Um, she made sure that she helps me with things that I was struggling with. But then I also had uh, my uncles that was like father figures to me when they helped me in sport, they helped me in so many different things. That's why now I give so much attention to my kids
That is
because I
great.
understand what it feels like. And then that's why I'm also going with this foundation. There's going to be an event where we're talking to young boys about this. I think when winter started, we gave out blankets to a different foundation, but from the Growing Up Without a Father Foundation, they're doing so many good things and so many great things. They have a book, but it's not it's the foundation, but it's someone else who wrote the book. So they're doing so many great things, and me following this and the event, I'll be going with my son, the rugby
That
guy,
is
Xavier. I'll be
awesome.
going with him just so that he understands the dynamic of having a father figure in your life and
Mm-hmm.
not having a father figure. And that's for now. That's what I'm my next move focusing on. Just to go out there and have that event, talk to the kids, talk to women, because there's so many women who struggle with that, so many women who struggle with even though you do have a partner, but it's not a supportive partner, your child still needs outside support. So we doing that for a little bit. It's gonna be in October. I think the first week in October. Yes.
That is so dang gone fantastic. Where's the audience? I'm not kidding you. That is great. That is super great. And my mom was the same way. She was the mom and the dad, but we had 8 siblings. How many siblings do you have?
I'm the eldest, and
Mm.
then I have 2 brothers and a baby sister. So we 4. Yes. So
Wow.
but I'm the like so I would say they are like my step brothers and sister, because I'm like the only one who's
Mm-hmm.
not from the same dad, but
Mm-hmm.
they are. Yes.
Well, that
So
is great. You are a
we
great
from the same mom.
example. I mean, a great example because I recall, a while back, some years ago, you tell me if you're still doing it. You even help the young ladies in school, giving them, their feminine pads and things like that. Do you still do that?
For last year that happened, but for this year, the foundation that was helping me with the sanitary pads, they said they have a different foundation that they supporting. So for this year, that didn't happen, but I am looking in different companies that is actually manufacturing sanitary pads. So I'm focusing on that as well. So
Wow.
I'm actually looking into different companies that can support. Yeah, maybe one day I must send you a what's it called? I must send you a PayPal, and then you can support my
Okay, you do that. We'll even
my.
post that out there because you know what? There's a lot of good people out here who support and help a good cause, a good thing. You are just phenomenal in all that you're doing.
Thank
I
you so
actually
much.
love it. I do. So yeah, make sure you send that to me. Send the link to us.
Yes, I'll do that. I'll do that when I have the event, and when we're ready to do it, I'll most definitely do that for you.
Absolutely. Wow, Websterito. I really appreciate you taking the time, coming back on the show. You are always welcome to come back on the show. I mean, that's why you've been on so many times. We love and appreciate you. I'm a big fan. Like I say, I tell everybody that's my brother. He just lives in Africa. That's it.
Thank you so much.
You know.
I really appreciate you. I appreciate Tom. I appreciate the time that you guys are giving me.
Oh,
I know it's been a long time that you wanted me to come back on the show, but so many things that I'm doing.
I
And then the last
understand.
time that I was supposed to come on, I had to like go to Botswana. So it's like a lot of things,
That's
but
all right.
yeah,
Handle
I'm
your
so happy
business.
to
Handle
be
your
on the show.
business. Yes. We are here. We ain't
I
going nowhere.
always
So,
Yes, yes. And what I do, I always watch the people on your show, and then it's really interesting people on your show, and I'll go on their pages, and sometimes I send some of them friend requests, and I look at the things that they're doing, because you never know, maybe one day I need someone like that.
that's right.
And I really, because your show is not just a show that's dealing with artists. It deals with so many different people, so
Mm-hmm.
many different folks in life, and that's what I admire so much about it.
This is how people
Thank you
learn
very
to.
much.
This is people learn to network, and when we have different
Yes, yes.
topics and we have different artists, we have different entrepreneurs, and whatever their profession may be, they're there not only for you to maybe educate yourself, but to network with them and
To
grow.
connect, and that's what we do, and that's what you
That's
do.
true.
Yep,
That's true.
that's right. So, before we get into go out with we are the chosen one, is there anything else that you want to add or say that I perhaps didn't ask you?
People can just follow me on social media. It's Websterito Flow. That's on Facebook, and then on Instagram, it's just Websterito. And then when it comes to my companies, it's Piquant Water. And yes.
Love it, love it, love it. Well, tell me about the song "We Are the Chosen One."
We Are the Chosen Ones. Yes, the song, I think it's produced by SFR again. Chosen Ones, it features a lady, she's from America as well. Queen Dopamine. She's from America, so
Isn't she in
she saw my
Atlanta?
and the thing is that also because of your show, she had a friend who was on your show,
Really?
and then yes, on Facebook, her friend was on your show, and then I was on your show the same time that her friend was on your show. So I think it was like we were like 3 different people on your show at that time, and then she was watching the whole show, and then she sent me a friend request on Facebook, and then we communicated, and then we sent each other music, and then that's how the song came about.
Love it. Love it. See, that's how it is. I love social
That's
media,
how it
the
is.
internet, because we can connect from no matter where
Connect,
you
yeah.
are. And that is so great. Oh my goodness. Websterito. I love it. Hey, I want you to say hi to the family. Shout out to your son, your queen. You're doing some great things. You are a very good family man and an example, setting a great example, leaving a legacy. We are welcoming you back whenever you are not so busy and doing some things, but we are going to go out with We Are the Chosen One, because we are the chosen ones. You know, we wake up every day with an opportunity to make a difference in the world, and that's what we do, and that's definitely what you do. So Websterito, thank you so much. We will be back in touch with you. You know this, by all means we will, but let us all enjoy We Are the Chosen One. You're welcome.
Again,
Thank
thank
you
you
so
very much. We really appreciate you.
We really do.
Have a great one.
Thank you so much. I
All right.
appreciate you guys as well.
Thank you. Have a good day. We Are the Chosen
you.
One. Websterito.
Hey, Rich, you ready? Yeah, I like that. So for real. Fire. Say. Yeah.
Oh.
We are the chosen one. 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 We made it. Yeah. We made it. Clap your hands, y'all. We made it. We made it. We made it. Clap your hands, y'all. We made it. We made it.
Yeah. Inside my head so cynical. Finally I'm visible. Manifest the physical. Don't pull me, yeah, I'm umbilical. I'll cut you with these syllables. It's pitiful. I'm sick of you. Hostess with the motors and your problems not fixable. Sorry, not sorry. And finally I made it. Y'all gave up and skated. Like Beijing, you're fading. Running down faces like sweat due to pavement. Ain't the one to play with. I was born to do this shit. You were born a hypocrite. I make your hips move a bit. I shoot the lines and the skits. Just a little different, yo. This is how I came up. Dropping entertainment, so I gotta change the lanes up. Bowling through this alley, ain't nobody here but lanes, bruh. Living like a lunatic. I will drop some rock just to give your bars lubricant. I'm ludicrous, acting a fool because I'm too legit. Move, get back, your style's dated. And I know you hate it, cuz.
We are the chosen one. You gotta remember. Yeah, we are the chosen one. We are the chosen one. We are the chosen one. We made it. We made it. We made it.
Yeah.
We made it. We made it.
Websterito.
We made it. We made it.
Yeah. I I let them know that we made it, even though they go hate it. And socially I'm distant, cause all these dude, they keep on capping like a flat pick. I've been through hell, they send me back. My soul belong in heaven, I got kids now. All I wanna do is love better. See, I slept on the floor, but I always had big dreams. Now I have a king size bed for the feet. Walk in, closer price tags on the diesel jeans. No, I'm not bragging. I woke up this morning with nothing but a vision. I went on my knees, thank the Lord I'm still alive. I thanked him for my blessings, 2 sons and some money, hallelujah. I swear I'm just happy I'm alive. I'm stepping out the house, hate the smell my cologne. Ready to hit the road, I heat them up like Luke. Animal out the cage, I'm the colored Luke Cage, huh? Bulletproof swag, we the chosen ones, yeah.
We are the chosen one. 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 We made it. Yeah. We made it. Clap your hands, y'all. We made it. We made it. We made it. Clap your hands, y'all. We made it. So for real production. We made it.
Wow.
I hope you like that. I know you like that. I am honored to have Websterito from Johannesburg, South Africa, back on the show. A favorite, all-time favorite. He has so many fans here in the United States. And I think it's great, all the things that he is doing. You just heard, by the way, We Are the Chosen One. And that's a great song. We also heard earlier, Do It Like You. And that's dedicated to his queen, his wife. Very great song. He also has a song out that's for his son, setting a good example. And like I said, I like Kwanale, which is about the violence against the women over in South Africa.
Lots of good music out there, folks.
Lots of good music out there indeed. Websterito's doing so much. He has the bottled water beverage company. He has the how do you say, the not wear, the
the swag or the merchandise that goes along
I
with
am
the
so tongue-tied
product.
right now. Yes, he does.
I think it's because you're hungry.
Well, how did you know I was?
But
Like,
anyhow,
because I've only
continue.
had
I'm
a
sorry
cup
to
of
have
tea.
interrupted.
Well, that's okay. I've only had a cup of tea. You know, I do that on Tuesday mornings. I wait till after the show, and then I go have a plate of healthy food, and that's what I'm gonna do. Piquant. I always pronounce it a little bit
Piquant?
wrong. No, it's not quite. Piquant.
Piquant?
Piquant. That is the name.
Piquant.
That is the name. See, I say quant. He say
Quant.
quant.
Well, you know.
Piquant.
He's
However
from the
you
south,
wanna
we're from
pronounce
the north,
it. Listen,
east, west.
that-
We all speak different all over.
That is what it is. And he also has Piquant Wear, where he has great apparel and things like that. New ventures that he's into is the modeling and advertising agency, which is at Visions Creations. He's doing some fantastic things, has some fantastic
Check it
things
out.
that he's working on to even continue the legacy that he's leaving for his family, the example that he's making. He's a great businessman, a superior hip hop artist. Websterito, go look him up on all social media platforms. Get connected with that as you want to, as you should, that is. And again, the bottled water company, you can look that up as well and get connected with that. It's Piquant. And I'm going to spell it for you. Piquant. There it is. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, look for more from Websterito. We're honored to have him on the show. We're going to have him back again. He's doing some fantastic things, and we love to share it out with the world. Like I said, he's my brother that lives in Africa.
Indeed.
That's right. So, hey, on this terrific Tuesday, I'm honored that you are here. Honored that you spread the word around. You know, before we go, I must make it a point that you love yourself. Make yourself a priority. Put in some effort into yourself. Then put some effort and be kind to other people. Check on people, if you will. That is the main thing that we all must do these days. You should do it every day anyways. but I'm going to remind you to do that if you will. Smooth's going to tell you how you can come aboard and be a part of the Queen Silvy Show. How you can be a part of the Queen. Oh, I want to get that, do I? Okay. Be a part of the Queen Silvy Show. Or maybe you'd like to come aboard on and be a part of the Now You Know Show Question of the Week panelists, or maybe you'd like to have your own segment aboard the platform. The Now You Know Show is every Thursday. That is where we have good kings and queens all over the world.
It is a simple potpourri of entertainment, Queen.
Summer it up. That's right.
Everybody
is a
should be
potpourri of
tuning in.
entertainment. Oh, it's so fantastic. We also have the Now You Know Show Question of the Week, where my good friends, my good kings and queens video in their answer to the show question of the week. Then we end the show with a special video showcase that Smooth provides clues for throughout the show before we recap and reveal what it is. The Now You Know Show on Thursdays is in the evenings. That's 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. Check your time zones, but join us for that. So Smooth, tell everyone how we can be followed and how they can come aboard if they'd like.
Now, if you'd like to come aboard and join the show, a lot of that can be accomplished by going to www.thequeensilvershow.com, and there we have a contact tab. You can scroll on down, drop us a message along with your email, whether you would like to be a guest and or maybe host a segment on the Now You Know Show. That's how you can get a hold of us. Otherwise, you can go to our YouTube site, and that has all kinds of content. And again, that is under The Queen Silvy Show.
That's right. So, hey.
So we keep it simple so you can follow us.
And we're Googleable.
Yeah. And while you're on our YouTube site, please subscribe. Thank you so very much.
That's right. All right. Well, I'm out of here going to feed my face. I want you to make the most of your day. And with that said,
I guess are we out of here? Is that what we're going to do right now? Well, folks, now you know. We'll holla. Bye-bye.